What's up everyone, it's Thomas with Real Broker here in St. Augustine, and today we're going to continue our journey on the top 10 neighborhoods in St. Johns County with number 3, Fruit Cove. Now, Fruit Cove is located in the northwestern part of St. Johns County. It borders State Road 13 and the St. Johns River. So if you're looking for access to the river, you're looking to access to Jacksonville, this may be a great place for you because it's really a suburb of Jacksonville and is very, very close to the border of Duval County. One of the main neighborhoods that you may have heard of in this area of Fruit Cove is going to be Julington Creek. Now this whole area here was originally called Julington Creek Plantation, which was 10,000 acres that was actually given to a wealthy London merchant who named this area after his wife, Julia. Times have changed, they've renamed it actually Julington Creek now. Within this community, you're gonna have tons of amenities. You're gonna have golf, you're gonna have a beautiful amenity center with a pool. You're also gonna have access to 100 lakes and about 1,200 acres of land that has been preserved for the natural beauty here in the area. This one HOA of Julington Creek Plantation is home to over 5,000 people here in this area, so it is one of the main neighborhoods to take a look at if you are considering Fruit Cove. So the main roads in the area here are going to be State Road 13, which is going to be your north and south, and then there's also going to be Racetrack Road, which is going to be your east and west. You can take State Road 13 right over into Jacksonville, in the Mandarin portion of Jacksonville. If you're looking to get to downtown St. Augustine, that's going to be about a 45-minute drive from this location here, of course depending on traffic. If you need to get to the beach, it's going to be about a 30-minute drive west. And then if you need to go to Jacksonville International Airport, that's going to be about 45 minutes. If you need to get to downtown Jacksonville, that's only going to be about 30 minutes from this location. Now let's talk about schools here in the area. As I always do, I'm always going to reference the St. Johns County School Attendance Zone Locator. It's a great website. You put in an address and it'll tell you all the schools that are presently zoned for this area. So if I look it up here, we just dropped a pin in the middle of Julington Creek. The elementary school is going to be Julington Creek. The middle school is going to be Fruit Cove, and then the high school is going to be Creekside High. So what is there to do out here in Fruit Cove? Now we're pretty far from Jacksonville, we're pretty far from downtown St. Augustine, the beaches. So one would think that there's not a whole lot to do. But with the amenities that are provided in this community, the St. Johns River being right to our west, and right behind us, you can see that there's a beautiful golf course and someone about to hopefully not slice a ball in the back of my head. There's tons of things to do here in this area, and if you're looking for things that are outdoors, this is going to be the best area for you. If you need to do some shopping here in the area, you pretty much have everything you could think of right over at Julington Creek Plantation, which I know we've talked about that as a HOA master plan community, but that's also a shopping center. It's going to get a little confusing as we go through this video because there's a lot of stuff about Julington Creek that are also a part of the major community of Fruit Cove that you need to know about. One thing I do want to show you guys, and we'll picture it here a little bit later on in the video, is going to be Alpine Grove Park, which is right off of State Road 13 here in Fruit Cove, and it borders the St. Johns River. It's a very beautiful park, so if you're looking to have a picnic, maybe get some family photos done, that's definitely going to be your go-to because it's a beautiful area, and we'll check it out later. So if you want to buy a house in Fruit Cove, what's the average sale price? Well, the average sale price for a single family home here in the area is going to be $582,000. This is up from this time last year. The average sale price was $557,000. Now, if you're looking at the sale to list price, right now it's 97%. Now, we know last year was a crazy market. That sale to list price was 101%. So in our market today, if a home's listed at $100,000, it's going to sell for $97,000. Compare that to a year ago, if a home was listed for $100,000, it was selling for $101,000, $102,000. The days on market has changed considerably. It's doubled over this past year. This time last year, it was 27 days on market, so really almost no time at all on the market. Homes were selling, flying off the shelves, and today we have 60 days on market. So for a buyer in this area, for a seller in this area, you need to be aware of what's going on here with the market, the numbers, so that you can strategically place your home for sale and for you to put in good quality offers so that you get the contract. Now, if you're looking for more of a cheaper option, you could go the condo or townhome route. There aren't too many in this area, but you still do have that option. The average sale price across condo and townhomes right now in our market is $271,000. If you compare it to this time last year, that number was $248,000 on average for Fruit Cove. Right now, condos and townhomes are selling at a sale to list price of 97%. And compared to last year, it was pretty much 100%, 99.67% this time last year. If you're looking at the days on market, this time last year was 16 days on market, and today it is 36 days on market. So those townhomes and condos are still going pretty quick. So if you're interested in one of those two options, you need to be competitive with your offer. So the taxes here in Fruit Cove are going to change depending on where you are at in Fruit Cove. If you're in a CDD, your taxes, and including your CDD, could be a little bit higher. But on average for this area, your taxes are going to be around about 1.3% of purchase price. So if you're buying a $100,000 home, it's going to be around $1,300 a year. If you're buying $1 million home, that number is going to be about $13,000 a year. So we showed you a lot of Fruit Cove, but we also took a look at Julington Creek Plantation a good bit. So we wanted to just drive around the neighborhood here and kind of show you that there is another part of Fruit Cove that's not in an HOA. The homes are a little bit older, but I mean, you can see over here that a lot of these homes, look how big this fence is over here. They're sitting on a good piece of land. And it's just another aspect of Fruit Cove where they have different types of property with bigger pieces of land that are outside of the HOA. So they don't necessarily have the amenities that come with the Julington Creek Plantation, but they have a lot of other things going for them as well. You have houses that are on the water. We're right now on Fruit Cove Road. You can see all the houses left and right here where they have bigger pieces of land. They're a little bit older, so there's not as much new construction going on here in this area, but it's definitely something to check out if you are interested in Fruit Cove. Now, another thing that you will see, especially coming up and down Fruit Cove Road here, is you're gonna see a lot of signs that are opposing the rezoning of this area. Now, they've been talking about building a high-rise apartment buildings, some type of larger development to deal with the affordable housing issues that we've been having here in this area, in St. Johns County in total. And if you take a drive up Fruit Cove Road, you're gonna see that a lot of the residents here are not about the rezoning. They don't want multifamily apartments coming into this area, and they're making it well known. You can follow that at savefruitcove.com of all the developments. As of right now, nothing is being pushed forward because of the pushback from the community, but it's definitely something to consider if you are looking to move to this area. So we wanted to take a little bit of a break. We stopped over here at Alpine Grove Park, which is right on the St. Johns County River. You can see right behind us, that's a really old farmhouse, which you can actually tour here. It's a great spot for people to come by and just, you know, take a little time off and relax a little bit, have a picnic, maybe do some family photos. Whatever that is, you can definitely find some rest and relaxation here at this park right on the water. As we mentioned before, all of your shopping, everything that you really need is going to be here in this area. Right now we're here in Julington Square, which behind us you can see there's a neighborhood Walmart, which is pretty much just like your grocery store of a Walmart. You also have a wax place, you have a kids learning center, you have a Moe's Southwest Grill over here, so if you're looking for some Tex-Mex, you can go over there. A bank right behind us over here. So that kind of leads me to the next point, which is one of the negatives of this area. You know, if you are looking for like an entertainment nightlife, there isn't going to be too much here in this area. It's very residential. It's filled with amenities, but that going out to eat, going out to a nice restaurant, grabbing a drink, maybe going to see a show or something, that's not going to be in this area here. For those things, you're either going to head down to St. Augustine, which is going to be about 45 minutes away, or you're going to head north like we're about to do and go over to Mandarin, where we're actually going to check out Julington Creek Fish Camp, which is a beautiful spot. So let's go check that out. All right guys, so we want to stop here for a bite to eat. We're here at Julington Creek Fish Camp, which is a really well-known spot here in the area. Pretty much lunch, dinner, it's always packed. You have waterfront views here. You can see the marina over here as well. Let's go check it out. And that is it. I hope you gained a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of insight into what Fruit Cove is like. If you did, please do me that solid. Tap that subscribe button below, like the video, and comment if you have any additional questions about Fruit Cove. Until next time, guys.